Alright, what is up YouTube? I'm Cord here. We have good investment opportunities actually for current format. Everybody's always constantly asking good possible things to be picking up at the moment, or just generically good ideas to be sitting on and watching for the future. So this is 5 things I'm going to go through, talk about each of these in excess detail as to why you should be watching them and for good opportunities to really pick these up. So always remember, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video for more of these good, fantastic investments. Let's dig into this, shall we? Alright, so good investment opportunities and things to kind of be watching right now. And this one's a bold statement, and it is Marincess. So we are down to $20 a piece on the Wu-Tang clans, and the Sign-It universes are a little bit more expensive. But we are heading into an opportunity where Sign-It universes are probably going to start looking to get reprinted at this point. Now, our May set, which will be the last set of the block for the OCG, has the actual potential to be, more Marincess support in it. So basically what you're looking at this point is you're going to be going on an assumption that, 1, we'll probably be getting more Marincess support. Number 2, blue Tangs aren't at their low point yet. We have the unlimited printing coming out soon. This is more of one of those videos that says, hey, we should start seeing Marincess start going down. We have the potential to start seeing Sign-It universes fluctuating in value with a possible reprint right around the corner. So as the standard consumer, you have a couple questions to ask yourself. Do we take the gamble on picking up a Marincess core and holding for it? And that's the question I'm here to present today. Is it worth it? If we start seeing blue Tangs start to hit the $15 mark, then yes, the deck is very fragile, and if we start seeing it do better, unfortunately Kaijus will show up, but it only takes 1 to 2 more good cards to just put this deck straight on the radar as potentially good deck. So for those gamble seekers out there that enjoy taking the shots in the dark and like trying ideas, the signs are there for a possibly good investment, or this could flop, but we're Yu-Gi-Oh players. We like taking investments and trying to win with them. So big one to watch here is going to be Marincess in the near future. Now, that being said, number 2 is actually Nibiru. Now, this one, I should have told you guys about this a while back, because Nibiru has been spiking ever so much over time, and here's where we are with this card right now. I don't foresee this card getting an initial reprint anytime soon, and the fact that this card is basically max C is crazy. So here's the problem with Nibiru. You have a card that just breaks your opponent's board for free after the 5th or more summon, comes down, and it is terrorizing combo decks and not allowing them to see play. Now in that same logic here, unfortunately, that makes the card become toxic at this point. But that toxicity is a good thing because so many decks in the current format need it. This card is a format staple to so many players, and it's actually crazy. So when I bring this up as an investment opportunity, 1, the card's not going to go down anytime soon unless they decide that we're going to reprint this in another set. But this was a 10 promo. Now, where would we dump it? Obviously, we have our March reprint set right around the corner. If we follow trends and things like that, we'll see another set like Ash Blossom and company, as we'll just milk that for all it's worth. We'll probably drop Imperm in there for another reprint. Something like that. But you have to ask yourself at this point, when you have such a generically highly powerful card like this in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh!, is it worth the price tag to invest in and pick up? And the real question is, absolutely, it is worth every penny of it. Like, dropping this card on a duelist at an event, fantastic, powerful card actually. It's kind of stupid just ripping your opponent's board apart and just laughing at them and being in such a generically good position that it's absolutely hilarious. Number 3 on our list here is actually Trap Tricks. Now, considering Trap Tricks is just one little block Texas regional, we have to ask ourselves at this point, well, is it worth picking up and buying into hype? Is it worth it having this tier 3 deck on the back burner. And the question is, yes, absolutely. We always are constantly asked about good rogue pickups, good decks that are worth, having laying around. And Trap Tricks is starting to be one of those decks that is really starting to just go up in price. Now, on that same topic, Utopia Double and the Double or Nothing for Magical Musket players and things like that. You have to understand that just being able to drop 10,000 damage on the field for rank 4 is very broken. In addition to your already Trap Tricky engine, which basically just says Shade Brigandine, Trap Trick, Utopia Double, OTK you. Plus you get access to all your trap cards, Bottomless Trap Hole, which you don't play, Chain Hole, which is ridiculously good, Network Trap Hole, which is really good. I guarantee you guys haven't heard of 2 of these trap holes. Chain Hole is actually probably the better one, even though Network Trap Hole is actually really good in itself. So, good opportunity for good budget-esque, I guess just in general, like your rogue deck that you'd want to pick up. Like in the past we've talked about, is it worth having Boojins to ride through the hype? I mean, it just takes one Boojin Link 1 for the deck to, kind of take off and do everything, but, we just need good generic Link 1 support to make... See, we did it with Trap Tricks and we did it with Magical Muskets. Link 1s fix everything. Like, come on, guys. We know how this works. Now, I'm going to get massively questioned by this, but good investment opportunity is Sky Striker right now. Striker has survived literally 3 lists at this point. Engages are at the point of just being nothing. But you have to understand, Engage is one of the best tech options available in today's game. You want to play True Draco Sky Striker? Triple Engage Widow Anchor. Want to play ABC Striker? Triple Engage Widow Anchor. Want to play Marincess with Sky Striker, like the guy did in Michigan? 3 Engage, 1 Widow Anchor. Splashability is key. You're paying for giving your deck an extra layer of consistency. I actually played against Orcust, playing the Sky Striker engine. Post-ban list, by the way. 3 Engage, 1 Widow Anchor. It's almost like this is a very good tech engine. And if nothing happens to Engage, this is going to continue to sit on the back burner of a lot of our metagame, and you're going to continue to see a lot of players, starting to approach this. Now, that being said, not only is it a good splashable engine, Pure Striker is still very good in today's format. It's almost still cancerously good, but that's really besides the point here. So, good tech options, good pickup, really just kind of giving your deck any sort of real physical push is definitely Sky Striker package. Like, if I was a rogue duelist on a budget, I'd start looking to Sky Striker just because of how much I could start splashing it into other decks. Like, I know a lot of people aren't going to like hearing that, but when you have generic draw power really as good as this, you take advantage of these things. Like, come on now. Like, new player who dis? It's me, Sky Striker des. Like, I'm just saying. Now, last one of good possible opportunities to invest in here. And John brought this up last night, actually, and it's the future YCS jump sets. Now, these are a good investment from the standpoint of, if you're paying $200 for them, you're doing it wrong. All right, stop that right now. We actually have the Yugi playset and the next Sky Striker set coming out. Now, if we know how our Sky Striker players work, and their waifu for laifu, and waifu tax and all that. Obviously, the Sky Striker one's going to be worth more, but much like the Charmer sets and things like that coming out of Japan, if you can get these at good prices, they will be worth something. Like, I'm not going to say that they're like the Holy Grail, but like the Yugi set in general is going to be very good as well. Even like the Charmer sets of the past. Now, obviously, there are some YCS sets that are a bust. Trust me. The Dragon Link 2, absolutely terrible. The first real sets, the Vector Blast one, looked really well as well and were very high, but eventually the prices kind of came down. So, decently, if you're looking at like $60 to $90 for these, is kind of like the point that I feel comfortable with getting them and holding them for a little bit. But once again, you have to ask yourself, what is the price point that I, as a standard player, want to pay on these? They sell for $30. You got to pay for shipping. You got to give profit range and things like that. It's about what you're going to be paying for these bad boys. So definitely a good, interesting investment opportunity overall. So you guys agree or disagree with these? Anything I might have missed, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and well, catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out.
The ride never, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanquil40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.